Across deserts, buried tombs, sunken ships, and forgotten books, ancient voices call to us, not with words, but with riddles carved in bone, gear, and ink. These aren't just artifacts, they're mysteries, warnings, whispers from the past that refuse to be silenced. Today, we uncover 5 haunting puzzles that still defy all logic, and once you hear them, you may never forget them. 1. The Screaming Mummies of Guanajuato. In the quiet hills of Guanajuato, Mexico, there is a museum like no other, a gallery of the dead. Inside, dozens of naturally mummified bodies lie behind glass, twisted, frozen, and screaming. Their faces are locked in agony, mouths wide open, eyes bulging with terror. These are not ancient mummies, wrapped in ritual and reverence. These are victims of the 1833 cholera epidemic, buried hastily, some perhaps still alive, in a panic to stop the spread of death. Years later, when families couldn't pay the grave tax, the bodies were exhumed, and what they found shocked the world. Even seasoned archaeologists describe the horror of those expressions as unforgettable. Forensic science offers theories: sudden suffocation, trapped gas, post-mortem tension. But nothing explains the pure fear etched into their faces. Were these people buried alive, screaming for salvation that never came? 2. The Antikythera Mechanism's missing pieces. In 1901, sponge divers off the coast of Greece uncovered something that should not exist, a corroded chunk of bronze that would change our understanding of ancient technology forever. The Antikythera Mechanism, a 2,000-year-old device made of interlocking gears, capable of predicting eclipses, planetary motions, and phases of the moon with astonishing accuracy. A mechanical computer centuries ahead of its time. But here's the mystery. Only a third of it remains. The rest is missing. Gone. Lost to the sea, or perhaps hidden deliberately. What was the mechanism's full purpose? Was it the only one of its kind, or just one of many? X-ray scans reveal faint inscriptions and functions we still don't understand. Some suggest it may have had astrological or navigational uses. Others believe it hints at a forgotten era of Greek genius now erased from history. If we only have part of the machine, how much of the truth are we still missing? 3. The Tomb of Skulls, el-Marra, Syria. In northern Syria, beneath layers of sand and time, lies one of the most unsettling archaeological sites ever uncovered. A Bronze Age tomb, dated to around 2300 BCE, filled not with bodies, but with skulls. Dozens of human skulls, men, women, and even children, neatly arranged in rows, carefully separated from their bodies. No signs of trauma, no grave goods, just silence and precision. Beside them, the bones of sacrificed animals, equids, horse-like creatures. Were they offerings? Guardians? Victims of a ritual now lost to time? No writing was found, no shrine, nothing to explain why these people were decapitated and organized with such eerie care. Some believe it was a religious cult. Others say it was a form of elite burial. But the truth remains buried. All we know is someone went to great lengths to craft a message we can no longer read. 4. The Voynich Manuscript. Housed deep within Yale's Bayenecke Library lies a book unlike any other. 240 pages of flowing script, swirling diagrams, bizarre plants that don't exist, and strange women bathing in celestial pools. It is the Voynich Manuscript, carbon dated to the early 15th century, written in an unknown language that has defied every attempt at translation, from scholars to supercomputers. Some believe it's a medical text in code, others an alchemical tome. Some say it's a sophisticated hoax, but if it is, it's the most elaborate one in history. The drawings are familiar, yet off. The stars are mapped, yet wrong. The words flow, yet say nothing we can understand. It's as if someone tried to create a language from another world. The Voynich Manuscript doesn't just resist understanding, it mocks it, as if protecting a truth we were never meant to know. 5. The Saqqara Bird. In a forgotten Egyptian tomb, a small wooden carving was discovered, just 7 inches long, a bird with wings outstretched. But this was no ordinary artifact. The Saqqara Bird, as it came to be known, has design features that mirror modern gliders, curved wings, a vertical tail, and aerodynamic balance. When tested, it glides just like a primitive airplane. Could this be evidence that the ancient Egyptians understood the principles of flight? Mainstream Egyptologists insist it was a child's toy or a ceremonial object, but others argue it represents something far more advanced, an echo of forgotten experimentation or even lost technology. Is it coincidence? Or did someone, thousands of years ago, dream of flying and carve a working prototype to prove it? Mummies screaming from the grave, ancient machines lost to time, tombs of skulls, books no one can read, and wooden birds that may once have flown. These are more than historical curiosities. They are signs, clues, warnings that history may not be as simple or as linear as we believe. Because sometimes the past reaches out, not to tell us what we know, but to remind us how much we've forgotten. This is History Katha, where mystery lives and the past never truly rests.